information here at KQ. Jennifer's ready to go.
Yes.
Jennifer, how are you?
Good morning. I'm well, thank you.
I'm glad to hear that. I was thinking of you yesterday, and I'll tell you why. I'm driving down the street, and I hear Maniac, and I thought of you immediately. You can dance very quickly. That's all I know. Christina Hart in Taken, Mondays, 9 p.m. Central Time on NBC from executive producer Luc Besson. Taken, The Fifth Element, comes a modern-day edge-of-your-seat thriller that follows the origin story of younger, hungrier, former Green Beret Brian Mills as he deals with a personal tragedy that shakes his world as he fights to overcome the trauma of the incident and exact revenge. Mills is pulled into a career as a deadly CIA operative. Well, you can tell us more about it. I want to hear it from you. It's a great idea, actually.
Well, you get to see his origin story. You get to see the Brian Mills origin story set in modern day. Mm-hmm. And, it's one of those things where you think you know who Brian Mills is from the films, but you get to see his formative years in the TV series. You get to see how he became that character that you love in the films. And I play Christina Hart, who's the Special Deputy Director at ODNI, which is the Office of the Director of National Intelligence. And I oversee an elite team of secret government operatives who basically deal with America's national security emergencies.
That's a great idea.
And I have very selfish reasons to bring him into the fold.
Okay.
We both have selfish reasons. He's doesn't join the fold just, because he's dying to join up. He joins the fold because he wants to avenge his sister's murder. But we both come to learn each other's secrets and understand a little bit more about each other as the series goes on. And tonight, in the episode tonight, one of my secrets, one of Christina's Hart's secrets, is revealed.
Jennifer, you're not evil, are you?
Well, sometimes she has to do a little bit of dirty work, but not evil at all. Not evil at all, but willing to hold the dark space so that everyone can go to Starbucks and go get their coffee in safety.
Well, see, and that's what we're looking for in our lives today, aren't we?
Can I tell Jennifer that you got me into welding?
Really?
Yes. And once I got into welding and realized none of them looked like you, it got me out of welding.
I didn't hear that last part. Somebody was laughing over it.
Nobody looks like you, and that got me out of welding.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
I think he may have just told you you're very pretty.
Very
I'm not sure,
pretty.
but I think so.
And a good welder.
Well, thank you.
So that's a good. What I like about this whole idea is the fact that, and I'm glad that Dave Mordahl brought that up, because basically, a very pretty woman can be a very strong figure as well, can run the show.
Sure.
That's very, very. I like that a lot. See, I say that because if I didn't,
and it's possible for a handsome man to run the country, as we saw with JFK or Obama.
I don't know about.
They don't necessarily, aren't mutually exclusive.
What's wrong with LBJ?
Yeah.
Not the prettiest.
Grover Cleveland.
I'm sure once you got to know them, they were very handsome.
Can I say something to her, Tom?
Absolutely.
I've always admired your work and as an actress, and there were two movies you did, and the Feast of All Saints, and
I love that. Thank you.
Devil in a Blue Dress. They were awesome.
Thank you. I loved working on Devil.
I tell you, you're one of my favorite actresses, for sure.
Oh, thank you. And it was such a pleasure to work with Denzel as well on Devil in a Blue Dress, as well as I got to work with him in Book of Eli. And it's always an education,
Oh, yeah.
It's so much fun working with him.
Can I say, Jennifer, you got me into leg warmers.
Jennifer, aren't you glad you came on the Let's Fawn Over Jennifer Beals show?
Jennifer, could you...
I'm talking about her great acting.
I know.
These guys are they're off track.
Jennifer, could you get John out of leg warmers?
Only John can do that for himself.
There you heard it, John.
Thank you.
So you got it all straightened away. I think the whole idea of a Taken series is a great idea. That first film, I remember when I saw it, it had, for me, that very first Taken film had kind of a surprise, not really a surprise ending, but just the way, well, I guess it wasn't more or less a surprise ending because you didn't, well, at least I didn't see it coming. It got rather violent at the end, Jennifer. I don't know if you noticed that or not.
No, but I have to say that I love the films. Like there's a complete, fantasy gratification that you have watching the films, and what I love about the series is that you get to understand how that guy became that guy. You get to understand how Brian Mills becomes the Brian Mills of the films. It's really like watching that point in the Spider-Man movies where he's learning to use his web. Mm-hmm. I love those parts of the film.
No, and I think the world needs heroes, whether they be female, male, whatever the situation. Because for a bit there, we got to wait. All of our heroes for a while were all the. I'm not a big superhero movie kind of guy. As a matter of fact, I went, and nothing against the film because everybody loved it, but my wife and I went to see Logan, and I fell asleep. I just am not into. I like real heroes, like Green Berets or strong women or whatever. I like that.
Well, I think in some ways we can identify with those people more, obviously, and I think trying to understand how somebody becomes that is really interesting. Like, how do you get to become a Green Beret? And once you're a Green Beret, in Brian Mills' case, like, what do you do with those skills, and can you further expand on those skills to protect people? And I think that's one of the things that the series takes on.
Yeah, I think that's a very, very good thing. I really do. And talking to you, like I said, by total coincidence, I'm driving along yesterday, and I suppose whenever anybody hears that song, they see you dancing to it in their heads, I would imagine.
Maybe. I mean, they associate it with other things. Maybe they associate it with getting very sick at a bar, and that's their memory.
No! It's the highest compliment. You were in pretty good shape in that movie, I just want to point that out.
Thank you.
It's all true. Christina Hart and Taken, Mondays, 9 p.m. Central Time. It's on NBC, of course. Jennifer Beals, thank you so much for your tolerance of all these guys. Well, I suppose guys fawn over you all the time.
We love you.
Well, thank you for your time.
It was great having you on. Thank you, Jennifer.
Take care.
Jennifer Beals, ladies and gentlemen. You too.
Hey.
I did like that film, too.
I hate to bust your bubble, but she didn't do the dancing.
Stop it.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, somebody else danced.
Why do you got to do that to me?
Here's the deal. I picture her face on that body, so it doesn't matter.
Somebody else's body was grinding it out.
What, do you think she didn't do the welding either? Because she did.
She didn't do the welding either. Way to go.
Yeah, but she was probably tired of you guys because, she is a Ivy League graduate.
She's a master's degree in welding. I just read it.
Master's degree in welding. Ladies and gentlemen.
You ever seen Devil in a Blue Dress now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Great movie.
It's nowhere near as good as the Mitch Ryder song, but...
The Ryder song? What?
Devil in the blue dress.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The blue dress on. Okay. God. Love Mitch Ryder and the Detroit Wheels, as a matter of fact. No, Jennifer Beals is one of those... I don't know how to explain it. She's a very pretty woman, but not in the... I don't know. I mean, it's hard to describe her. She's very pretty.
Well, I'll tell you what. Flashdance, that was the biggest film of that year, 83. And I mean, it was a phenomenon.
It was huge. Yeah. We all started cutting the collars out of our sweatshirts and T-shirts. Oh, yeah.
Remember, Michelle, in the film, she shows you how to take your bra off without taking your shirt off.
Yeah.
Stop it.
You have to do that for welding.
You're for welding, you do. Yeah.
You and your welding.
How much you think she got paid? Because when she did it at the time, she was in college.
50 cents.
50 cents.
So you don't think she got much off of it, huh? As a college student.
I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter if you're in college. Which song?
The song Maniac?
Yes.
Was not about dancing.
What was it about?
It was originally written about a maniac who killed people.
Yep. Oh, great.
Yes. It was.
Yes, Michael Sambello.
Michael Sambello. There you go.
I wonder if that movie holds up. Has anybody seen it in the past?
I doubt it very much.
Very much, too.
Well, it's going to be
because at the time, I remember how well they made it seemed to me, wow, you thought she was dancing. You really did. Now you look at it and you're like, that's not her. That's not her. Total wig.
Doesn't matter to me. It was her.
Right.
I would think there was another scene you guys would have remembered more.
What? Tell us, pray tell.
Why? Because we're sexist and we loved having water thrown on women like that?
No, well, there's that one, and then there's the one at the restaurant.
I don't remember.
When she's having dinner with the guy?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
There's a little action
sure
going
that was
on
Meg
under the
Ryan.
table.
That's correct. That's correct.
Right.
Only a woman would notice that.
What?
Sick.
I hate this song. What song is this?
What a feeling.
Flashdance.
What a feeling. Oh,
Irene Cara.
Yes.
Just a warble cancer.
You know what it was? It was perfect timing for this film because MTV had just come out, and this film is basically a 2-hour music video. It's crazy.
Right, it was. Yes, that's true.
That song pretty much made Irene Cara's career.
And then unmade it because that was it, wasn't it?
Yeah, they gave her a lot of shots, but
Come on, she was, wasn't she Sparkle a few years before that?
Yeah.
Sparkle.
She was
I don't
fading.
remember Sparkle.
But that song,
Sparkle was a black thing.
when that song
Pretty much
came out,
It's supposed to be about the Supremes.
Yeah, well, they say.
it was you'd make the mistake of asking a woman to dance. That song starts out as a slow song, and then it goes into this. You go, oh, why did I do this?
You're stuck on the dance floor.
You're stuck on the dance floor. That's
awkwardly
funny.
moving your
There's
hands.
several songs like that where it just speeds up in the middle and then slows down.
Are you saying you lack rhythm, brother?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I just go, when it speeds up, I just go, I say the Kelly's deal.
Yeah.
Just make an excuse. It'd be good.